Monday. Welcome back to Lovely Cooks Delicious Eats. Today I thought would be a good day for a treat, to get us through the hard week that we may be facing ahead of us. So if this is the first time you've come to my channel, please consider subscribing and joining the family. And don't forget to leave me a comment, free options. Let's get started. The ingredients that you will need to make a custard. So I'm using 2 cans of carnation with 1 can of condensed milk and cinnamon and vanilla extract. And because I'm using 2 cans of carnation, I will need 6 eggs. Let's crack your 6 eggs into a large bowl. Make sure you try not to get any shells. Like I just did. But have no fear, that's why we have spoons. Just take it out. That's 5. This is 6. Now that we have that ready, you want to go in with a whisk just to break the yolks and mix it all together. Now you don't want to put too much air into your eggs, I find. The more air you put, that can reflect in your custard. So you just want to mix it just until you have everything mixed together like this, because when we start adding in everything else, we will also mix again. So let's just get our area a little clean and then move on to the next step. Always clean as you're going, guys. Be easier at the end. So, the first thing now that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my mix essence. So, I am only going to be using a half teaspoon. Like that. Goes directly into the bowl. And then I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, because I like cinnamon. If you have nutmeg, you would also want to put that in here, but I didn't have any nutmeg at home, so I'm just doing cinnamon. Actually, I'm not going to do the whole thing, just about half of that. Half teaspoon. Now you're going to want to give that a good mix. Getting it off the side. This is why you want to do this step now, so that if it has any clumps and any of that good stuff, you can smoothen it out. Now we're going to go in with the carnation. This is a really simple recipe. I know some people like to put ginger and stuff in their custard, but I don't, so I don't do that. And you don't want to use a hand mixer. That's the other can of carnation, because hand mixer will put too much air in your mix. And now we're going to go in with the final, which is the condensed milk. Don't be afraid to get all up in there. I do have my oven preheating to 350 degrees. Get that all up. If you want your custard to be really sweet, you can use another can, but I like it to be sweet, but not too sweet. So now you're going to want to gently mix your mixture together to get all those flavors married. Lift up your whisk. Because what you want to do is you want to mix, you want that condensed milk to be smooth and incorporated with your carnation. And I like that the cinnamon is on the top like this. So when it bakes, it will also have that on the top, which is super pretty. But if you don't like it, don't add it. You can definitely opt out of that. But I just feel like the cinnamon adds extra flavor. It takes away from maybe it being eggy. Like I know my niece doesn't really like, she doesn't like custard because she says that the ones that she's had in the past were eggy. But this definitely will not taste eggy. Give it a try, guys. Super good. Okay, so now that we have all that good mixed, we're gonna get ready to put them in the baking dish. For video purposes, I'm gonna show you guys 2 different sizes. So I am gonna make one in this small little containers, an individual serving size. And I'm also gonna make one in this baking dish here. Nice little glass dish. So let's start with this one. So what I'm gonna do, if this is our mix, it all mixed together, and you see it has bubbles on the top, which is not what you want. So if you take one of these little strainers, when you're pouring your mix into that little container, that can help to eliminate that. So I'm gonna give it a good mix together before I pour it in my... Now if you're having get together or you know you're doing any of that sort, this would be a good idea to bring, as you know, it's a potluck. If you guys are doing a potluck and you're in charge of desserts, super quick, inexpensive, and delicious. So if you see, it does have some of the cinnamon, which is fine because so does my custard, and that's what we're looking for. So let's fill this one, and this will make a good amount. So I'm going to continue filling up my dishes and we'll be back. So as you can see, I have a separate container that has water, but I don't have it filled up too much, only up to like here, just enough so that my custard bowl can sit in that, and that's very important when you're making custard. So I'm just going to pick this up carefully and put it into the water bath like that. So like that. And this one won't fit there, so I'll do that on the side. So you want to put that into your oven. My oven's been preheating at 350, and I'm going to let this bake for just until the knife's coming out tender and it's fully, like, it's cooked. So I'm going to say about 20 to 25 minutes. This small little one may take only probably about 15. And then you're going to see, like, this one will cook quicker because it's small. As you can see, our little custard is done within 15 minutes. So you want to let this cool. We're still waiting for the big one to finish. But take a look. So yummy. So it's done. Super hot. Just came out of the oven. You're going to want to let that cool before you cut it. Preferably put it in your fridge, let it get nice and cold before you cut it. But I hope you try out this recipe. The small one, since it finished quicker, it has cooled down, but not in the fridge, but it's still cool enough that I can hold it and try it for you guys. I love custard. It's such a good treat. So I hope you guys try out my recipe. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, guys.